Hello, I'm Miss Jackie, and this is Word for Brothers. Let's respect our men, love our men, and support our men. So, Sarah left with Abraham for the Promised Land. Packed securely in her luggage was her takeover spirit, which finally took a back seat after one, the Hagar disaster, and two, as Isaac grew into a young man spending more time with his father. As Abraham walked into his God-given role as the head of the household, you didn't hear a mumbling word from Sarah. She didn't try to insert herself or stop the father and son time and the rite of passage that happened on Mount Moriah. The result was Isaac seeing his father despite his shortcomings as a man of great faith. Not so his nephew Lot, who couldn't lead an ant to a crumb. Went to Sodom, got married, had two daughters, and the word doesn't even tell us their names. Anyway, by God's love and mercy, he sent his angels to lead Lot and his no-name family out of the soon-to-be hell on earth Sodom. They said for all to hear, don't look back. Now, this would have been the time for Lot to show leadership for his family. This would have been a perfect opportunity for him to encourage them. But no, instead, Mrs. Lot saw her husband struggling to leave the dysfunction she was born into, which he had grown accustomed to. Without hearing a reassuring voice, her shaky self couldn't forget what was behind and reach for a high calling ahead. So hard to move forward with the pull of going backward, leaving all she had ever known. Her family and friends thought she had married down when she married Lot. But he learned to take the good with the bad to survive like she and everyone else does. What, pray tell, is perfect? The farther they got from Sodom, the more anxious Mrs. Lot felt. Who's to say where they're going is going to be better than where they left, where they had a house paid for thanks to Lot's promotion? Lot walking in front wasn't saying much. She reached for his hand, but he didn't notice. She can tell he was sad and frightened too. No, he really didn't want to go either. Mrs. Lot couldn't stand it any longer and looked back. Instantly, she was preserved in a longing for the comfort of the hell she knew, rather than a heaven on earth her husband couldn't lead and encourage her to move forward into. And let us uplift and praise our men who know the family rises or falls on their watch. Whatever their fears, they lean on their faith, and for the love of their family, take a stand and move forward. See ya next time.